What's going on, guys? Peter here with One Guy, One Globe. And if you're looking to finally deciding to just travel by yourself, maybe you're just finishing high school, looking at exploring the world, getting out there, using your gap year to see new countries, new destinations, new cultures, and you don't know where to start, one of the options is using a tour group. Tour group allows you to be paired up with another group roughly around your same age usually. It allows you to meet new friends, meet new people from other countries, and explore the world. One of those options are Contiki. Contiki is an 18 to 35-year-old tour group mainly focusing for Europe, New Zealand, Australia. Does have quite a bit of Latin America now, Africa, and Asia. As well as to that, there is G Adventures. G Adventures is for pretty much everyone, but I would also say that there are some options for 18 to 39-year-olds. So depending on which one you go with, there are some options that kind of curate to a younger crowd, more adventurous crowd, depending on the tour itself. However, G Adventures can be a little bit more culturally driven with some of the tours that they offer. Like there is one that you fly into Ecuador and then you go into the Amazon rainforest and go to like a local school and a local hospital and kind of tour around that way. So that is an option. One of the unique things I do find with G Adventures is they do have the rail tours. So rather than being on a coach, you're actually going to be traveling a lot through trains. So one of those options are actually this one here, which starts in Beijing. You take the train through China, ending in Shanghai, stopping off, as well as the flight is included in this option here from Shanghai to Osaka, where then you would take the bullet train through Kyoto, Hiroshima, and ends in Tokyo. So those are some of your options available to you. And then there's also what's called a tour radar. This one kind of encompasses I know Contiki's on here for sure. I haven't seen any G Adventures though, but it allows you to search by destination as through all different tour groups through the world. Essentially, it's kind of like a Google search for just tours dedicated solely through this. And then there's also the travel styles. So if you want to say, I want to go for New Year's somewhere, you can just click New Year's and it's going to give you all the options for tour groups for New Year's. So like Berlin, London, New York, Las Vegas, that kind of thing, Sydney. And then you can also do just solo travel options through here as well that are kind of more curated to solo travel, which in this case here, there's well over almost probably 2,000 options. Like Vietnam has 754. Actually, India alone is at 3,000 tours. Between Canada and the United States, you're looking at just over 1,000 options to choose from. So ultimately, it's a great starting point, especially if you're traveling by yourself. Now, if you're going to be traveling by yourself and just doing a specific city, you can always just look at doing your research and just staying within that city yourself. The nice thing is when you do a tour group, you do get to meet new friends along the way that are also solo travelers, and then maybe on future trips do them as well. And so say you have now you meet a friend in the UK and one from Australia, and you both all have the same time off and decide you want to go tour around like Latin America. That's a great way to network and bring those tours back together and rekindle some of those friendships as well. Even though you're distances apart, Facebook and all social media allows you to still be connected. If you're going to do first time, or if you're going to do a main continent like Europe as an example, I would recommend doing a tour group. This way it allows you to get your initial starting point where you don't have to do everything with that tour group, but you're still going to travel from city to city. So say you arrive into Prague and you want to go to a local museum as an example, or if you get into London and that you want to do the Harry Potter experience while everyone else wants to go see Buckingham Palace. Well, everyone can go to Buckingham Palace while you go to the Harry Potter experience. That's totally up to you at that point. It's still going to get you from point A to point B, get you your hotels, get you a lot of your transportation. Some of your meals are included with that. So if you've used any of these services, mainly either Contiki or G Adventures, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be doing a in-depth review on my tour that I did with Contiki, and I would highly recommend it. Since everyone's new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button if this gave you any advice on your future trips if you'd like. And until the next time, stay safe and stay healthy.